Entering settings screen, you have 30 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
Nestled in the Rocky Mountains, Folsom Field in Boulder. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish and the Colorado Buffaloes. Reese Davis, Dave Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Nestled into the gorgeous mountains in Boulder, Colorado, Folsom Field is a spectacular viewing venue for college football. The new coach has it rocking and rolling. Folsom Field continues to build on their tradition of the Buffaloes football team. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. Notre Dame looking for a strong kick to get this one underway. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. This guy can throw it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Buffaloes come to the line in the hurry up. Throwing, Lewis. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
From the gun on third down, Lewis. Soft spot in the middle. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Headed for the corner, it's Welch. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The run inside. It's Young. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Lewis from the gun on third down. Looking left. He's got it. Offense has gained momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know receivers got some feelings, Jesse. I love that they're getting him lathered up and a touch early in this football game.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys who feels like he's open every single play, so it is a good idea to get him going.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Bucks!
They did a really good job of setting the tone and stringing that drive together. It was a long drive. They needed to convert some specific spots. They did it, and here's how they ended it. With physicality, punch him in the mouth, opening this game with a statement, and they got the early lead.
Getting aggressive here and going for 2. Trying to punch it in. He's not gonna make it. They stop him at the 1, and the 2-pointer is no good.
Number 46, set to advance on the ball.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The give is to Williams. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Pocket breaking down. And it's a sack.
Well, the quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Carr. Fires to the middle. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He'll try to take him back. He takes it in. Touchdown, Colorado.
Well, this is absolutely domination early by this team. We've seen the early touchdown. And David, how about the defense now coming up with the massive pick 6? And all of a sudden, their opponent is completely reeling, and we just barely started this game.
Man, just started the game, and all the momentum swings to one side, and now you got to find a way on this possession. You got to get the football back, and you got to do something with it. You got to get some of this momentum little by little, but so far, this is a dreaded start.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Here's Carr to throw. Makes the grab. It's Flanagan.
And they dug themselves a hole in this football game. I get it. Obviously, defense has not played great on the other side. But this possession right here, man, this is big. Get the passing game going. Get a little bit of balance going. I think they need to score on this possession to take a little pressure off and kind of get that defense juiced up.
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He wants to change this route. Back to pass, it's Carr. Williams open on the right side. Turning it on. Gives him the big stiff arm. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Gilbert. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Throwing, Carr. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Bringing it back. Smashes through the tackle.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession...
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. How in the world did the offense retain possession? The Buffaloes racing to the line in the hurry-up. The Buffaloes calling their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. The drive continues after that fumble scare sent the offensive coordinator's blood pressure into orbit. They'll keep it on the ground. Sweet cut there. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Third down from the gun, Lewis. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter. Let's take a look at how these quarterbacks have fared in the early going after the first period. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. And the Buffaloes line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. Here come the Irish back on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Play action, C.J. Carr. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Pulls it in down the middle. Carried it all the way down to the 35-yard line before they finally got him stopped. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. The give is to Williams. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Right back to him on the ground. They knock him down right there.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? Play fake. Carr. Finds his big tight end. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. Notre Dame comes to the line. That last completion giving them a fresh set of downs. Obviously didn't like what he saw on first down, and they used a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. The offense changing the play. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He's loose on the right. The 40, the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Buffaloes. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And how about this defense, man? They just keep making plays. Another forced turnover and another touchdown, man. They don't just scoop these fumbles up. They're scooping them up with the intent to score. Their second fumble return for a touchdown today.
Looking for the 2-point try. Colorado will go ahead and use its second timeout here. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. Two-point conversion attempt is coming. Lewis. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
That keeps the score. Colorado 19, Notre Dame 0.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Dropping back, it's Carr. Unloads to the wideout. And that one's incomplete.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Carr. Here comes the heat. And down he goes.
I know it's early in this game, but, man, this defense has had their number. They did a great job, already built a huge lead, now getting this offense in a situation where they got to pass the football, and they better protect their quarterback better than they are right now.
The Irish facing quite a challenge here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They've built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they needed.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking for room. It's Young. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Notre Dame will now use its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Lewis. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. That is no good. An opportunity to really build this lead goes by the boards, but it's still a 19-point game.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Got a little grass. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, and this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second...
Fires toward the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Booster! Return! Ready, go!
Here's Lewis to throw. Got his man. Out across the 30, marked down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. And the Buffaloes want to pick up the tempo.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Lewis wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working.
Oh, it's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Snags it, and there's running room. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business.
What a massive play by the defense, knocking it out. That's a country fumble. There's nobody around it, so you scoop that puppy up and you get downfield. It's a huge return.
And he's in. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Quarterback's just going to take a knee.
All right, well, the offense deciding not to get too risky and go in the 2-minute mode. They're just happy having the lead going into halftime.
So now it's 2nd and long. And with time running out here in the first half, the offense will take a knee, content to be on top as we head to the break. Just about set to get this second half underway. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had...
Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it, slow motion, like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. He turns that loose down the right side. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Lewis to throw. The screen, he's got wheels. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Buffaloes moving quickly to the line. On the option. And the ball is free on the pitch. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. There he goes to the right. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And they turn it into a defensive score.
They're winning the game, and the defense is helping out their own cause. That's the second time in this game they've recovered a fumble and taken it in for a touchdown. We know they're opportunistic, and they pride themselves on being athletic and being physical, but they're showing you why you cannot make mistakes and cough the football up when you play them.
He gets it into the end zone for the 2, and now they lead by a field goal. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. Power football with the run. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Play fake, Lewis. Bringing the heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. What a move to get home for the sack. When the Irish get to the quarterback, sometimes you think Rudy, but this time you think a dude.
A dude. And listen, the more guys you get like this that can put his hand in the dirt and go get the quarterback, the easier it becomes to call defense. That guy is an absolute stud.
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. The defense made a play with that interception to set them up. Now to see if they can cash it in. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They go right back to him. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you've got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
Carr on play action. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range.
And that play is going to drive the offensive coordinator crazy. Remember, in college football now, there's communication between the coordinator and the quarterback with the headsets and the helmet, and you know he was reminding his QB that time, listen, you cannot take a sack here. Remember, we're in field goal range. If nobody's open, throw it away. His QB did not listen to the advice. He takes a terrible sack, and now they're out of field goal range.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Running inside, it's Welsh. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Throwing, Lewis. Looking down the middle. Finds his man, it's Atkins. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in passing.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. On the ground, it's Young. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Lewis wants to pass. Here's the pressure. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Lewis from the gun on third down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Buffaloes will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Nice directional kick there, like a solid iron shot. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the official spot it. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Jet sweep to the receiver. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They're dealing with a second and long. Here's Carr to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. There he goes. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective.
How about this offense, man? You got to love it. Late in the fourth quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run, back it up with a pass, getting the first down, a few more first downs, and you can walk out of here with a W.
Play action, Carr. Rushes on him. It's complete to the right. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. If they're going to keep covering him like that, they're just going to keep going to it.
Yeah, and it's so hard because you want to stay back and take away the weapons outside to the wide receivers, but when this guy's going to be able to catch the football and he makes plays like this, now I'm going to have to maybe go play more man, bring a guy to him, and not let him get those open touches.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the fourth quarter.
The give on the counter. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Throwing. Carr. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Carr from the gun on third down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
And what a big conversion by the offense there. With the lead late, you're just trying to stay on the field and bleed the clock. At this point, it's tick, 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 tick. Let's run this clock down as low as we can before we snap it.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. Behind the the chains now on 2nd and long. Carr makes the catch. It's Flanagan. Here's a little room there. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone.
Hey, he's spreading the ball all over the yard, man. A lot of times when you go to one guy, man, I can kind of shut them down, or I can run coverages to stop wide receivers. Now getting the tight end involved, using the whole field, really in a flow, in a rhythm. The passing game.
Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Notre Dame. They'll try to add another to their lead. Oh, they blocked the extra point.
No good. That keeps the score. Notre Dame 28, Colorado 19.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. Lewis. Got a man. It's Atkins. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size. Still got him on the turf. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Ready? One. Spider under. Spider under. Ready, go.
Lewis to throw. He's got him. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Colorado will go ahead and use its second timeout here. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Here's Lewis to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Young. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
This is an offense that obviously practices 2-minute situations, but they're not executing it right now, and I don't like the play call. You got to be throwing to the sticks, or you got to be throwing to the sidelines so guys can get out of bounds.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Lewis. He's got it down the middle. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
I love when quarterbacks do that. You go back to the guy that made a mistake earlier in the game. Earlier we saw that receiver fumble. Right away the quarterback throws him the football. Don't worry about it. I got you. We need you to win this game. And that's going to help this receiver's confidence and his mojo moving forward.
Looking deep. Intercepted deep in his own end. Defense ends this game in style, coming up with a turnover, and now they can just kneel it out. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee.